I'm gonna try to do these every day. On the way to the crib. I'm gonna try to do these every day. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. And you may already know this because you live in your big life just like everybody else. Being consistent is hard, man. It's hard. What's going on? What's going on? Being consistent is hard. Hey, listen, I'm tired. Like, I'm exhausted, man. I don't get enough sleep, and I still feel like I'm not doing enough. Get your asses out the way. I be wondering sometimes. I be thinking that that was an ambulance. I be thinking that these ambulance and even like the cops, sometimes they have their sirens and their lights on. It don't be no emergencies. I feel, why come we ain't get no green light? What the fuck is going on? I feel like if I was a cop or if I was an EMT or something, I would probably abuse that. That's probably the reason why I'm not a cop or EMT. And I would be forced to be more consistent. Being consistent is it's crazy, man. Like, you want to do so many things. You want to achieve so many things. And, part of you feel like there's not enough time. When in actuality, there's a lot of time. It's just about time management. I don't feel like I have an issue with time management. I don't think I have an issue with time management. I think my time management is pretty. You have to be realistic with time in order to be good with time management. So I think that is this in the way? That is in the way. And I think that I'm pretty good with time management. So that's not the problem. The problem is just sticking to a routine, holding myself to that routine. This is my fourth channel. None of my channels are monetized, meaning I haven't reached the requirements for monetization. One of my channels, I have enough subscribers, but just not enough watch hours. And it's not necessarily because I'm not getting views, because I'm getting decent views. It's mainly because I'm not, 18-wheeler ride on the damn curb. It's mainly because I'm not really consistently uploading videos. And a lot of times it's because I get home from work, low key, because I have a 9-to-5. I don't do YouTube full time. I'm not trying to do YouTube full time. I'm a creative. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole thing now is just me turning the camera on and doing what I typically do on my way home from work, which is talking to my damn self. Which I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to the Almighty. I'm talking to the universe. Somebody's listening. You understand me? So why not record it? I say some interesting things to myself, but I forget what I say. I'm like, damn, I remember when I said that. I said that about a year ago. In the car, nobody else heard it. So why not record it? But I don't think that my channels aren't monetized because of the content. I think the content is decent. I'm always looking for ways to improve my content, to improve my thumbnails, to just kind of make the presentation a bit more palatable for the viewing audience. I'm so anal about like the audio, if there's back noise, if there's any static or I'm all anal about that type of stuff with any of my other content. It's just that I'm not consistent, and that ain't just from a content creation standpoint, because I cringe when I classify myself as a content creator, because I don't think I'm a content creator. I just think that I'm a creator that creates content. That's not gonna make sense to you. It's cool. I think that I'm a creator. I create a lot of different things. I used to rap. I used to dabble in production. So I mean, you can reel it back to when I was a youngin, a YN. I webmastered. I had websites. I ran a website. I ran a website by the name of Avid Sound, AVID Sound, avidsound.com. This was early 2000s. I had that site for a few years. I don't know if I can find. If I can go back on the Wayback Machine, maybe I can find a quick little screenshot. If I can, then you might be looking at it right now. If not, then just keep looking at my beautiful face. The premise of the website was similar to what SoundCloud is today. So users could subscribe. It was like form based. So you can register. Registration was free. It didn't charge nobody for that. And then it was based on music. So if you had music, if you made music, any type of compositions, any type of recordings, whatever it is that you might have done, you could upload it to the site. And I had a rating system so people could listen to they could just stream it. Or you can have it set up so that they can download your songs. I had it set up so that people can comment on it and they can rate. There was a rating system attached to it and all of that. I had a partner. Never met the dude. Some little white dude. I was young at this time too. I may have been 19, something like that. Some little white dude that I met via the internet, and he was running his websites too, and I moderator on his website, and he helped me design the website. I put it together. I coded. I was kind of decently proficient in PHP and CSS, HTML, real geeky shit. So I did that for a while, and I had ad placements on my on how much is. We're gonna see if the image stabilization is working well on this damn Samsung. Yes, it's Android. I had ad placements. I had affiliates. I was making money. I made not anything crazy, but I got a couple paychecks from Google. You know what I'm saying? So, and this was almost 20 years ago. Yes, I'm old. This was almost 20 years ago. I got burned out eventually, but I know that I have the ability to create at a high level and create some pretty dope shit, to be honest with you. That not to to toot my own horn. I'm not a cocky individual, but I'm confident in my abilities. You know what I'm saying? So it's about the consistency. It's all about the consistency. There's so many things that I do want to do that I want to mark off my bucket list. Like I want to do an open mic. I want to do an open mic, like a 5 or 10 minute comedy set. I do want to do that. I really do. I can be naturally funny. I don't think that I'm stand-up funny, but I would try it. If I bomb, I bomb. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I want to do that. I want to try it out just to see if I can do it. I've done an open mic performance before rapping, and it actually went well. And the crazy thing about it is I uploaded the video. It's on my music channel. I'm not plugging any of my other channels right now. What the hell? Are those girls? Why they dressed like adults? They got makeup on. Those little kids. They got makeup on. They showing off their little booties. Ugh. Gay son. Gay son. I take gay son. I will take the gay son. Starting off early, man. So I've done an open mic for the music before, and I've uploaded it to my music. I have a music channel, an actual music channel. I've still yet to watch it. And I did that shit 5 years ago, at least 5 years ago, maybe longer than that. I've still yet to watch that open mic. I don't know. I don't know, but from what I was told, Wifey was there. She filmed it for me. Shout out to Wifey. She said I did well. I had some people in the audience. It might have been, I don't know, maybe 50, 60 people there. I don't know. It wasn't anything too crazy. But, I got a decent applaud. I got a decent one of them. But I didn't hear none of that. All I heard was the music and myself. That's it. Everything else was like nobody was out there. I didn't see anybody. So, I got a few things that I've done that's like really kind of outside of my character because I'm so introverted, low key. For me to be in front of a camera and to talk as much as I do nowadays, you wouldn't think that I'm an introvert, but I'm very much so an introvert. But I'll talk to anybody though. So it's kind of like I'm selective. I'm an extroverted introvert. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that would explain me in a nutshell. But regardless, just being consistent as a whole is always been difficult for me. Like I'll start something and then eventually I'll kind of taper off. Like I was going to the gym consistently and I was seeing results. Like I've been in and out of the gym probably for 20 years, man. I could be Arnold Schwarzenegger right now if I stayed in the gym for the amount of time that when I first started going to the gym was in like 2008, 2009. So maybe 16 years since the first time I've ever stepped foot in the gym and lifted a weight to today. If I would have stayed consistent, man, who's to say? Who's to say? You know what I'm saying? Make sure that this don't. I don't know if that fixed anything. I just felt like it was shaking a lot. But I haven't stepped foot in a gym in over a year. I think. No, it hadn't been that long. What the hell is going on up here? It hadn't been that long, but I was going fairly consistently a little while ago. And after, a couple months, I'm like, oh, snap. Yeah, I'm looking kind of good. I like how I look with my shirt off. Now I do everything in my power to keep my shirt on. I just need to get up and get consistent. It's just about starting for me. Once I start something, unless something comes up that knocks me off my square, I stay with it. And that's the thing. I get knocked off my square a lot. I gotta stop getting knocked off my square. And I think that happens to a lot of us, where it's like things, and it could be outside of your control, that just kind of knocks you off your square. And it's hard to get right back on that bitch, man. You just gotta hop off of it. You hopped off of it. You might have jumped off of it real quick, but it's still right there. You can hop right back on that bitch just real quick. So just gotta hop right back on it, pause, and stay consistent. But it's more to it than that. It's like you have to have a certain level of discipline. And I like to think that I'm a decently disciplined person, but I could definitely be more disciplined. And so I got to work on my discipline. So I know there's somebody out there right now that's dealing with this same situation. It's like that you're on the cusp of greatness, but you're battling with just not being consistent. Damn, she drunk as hell. You battling with not, you can't stay on it. It's whatever it is, and to you it might be, oh well, I'm juggling so many different things. But if you really compartmentalize everything that you're doing, and then you kind of take into account what it realistically takes. Oh my God. What it realistically takes for you to achieve what it is you're trying to achieve, and just factor that into your daily life to the point where it becomes part of your life. It's not a habit, it's not a routine, it's your life. It's as natural to you as drinking water, which a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't do, and breathing. You need oxygen. You need some H2O as well. So once whatever it is you're trying to do becomes as natural and as seamless as that, and that's my internal battle. And I got a life at the crib too. Got a whole wife at the crib, man. She needs my attention also. So it's a never-ending balancing. Like you just kind of on a scale and you're trying to balance everything that you're trying to do with everything that you have to do. Oh my God. I feel like nobody should be able to turn right here just because of all this construction right now. But once you find that balance, it is what it is. That's what I'm looking for right now. So I feel like these things, they help me more just to be able to have an outlet. Regardless of if anybody ever clicks on this video and watch it, regardless. It may not ever get watched. And you know what? I'm cool with that. But it's going to be a body of work of videos of me just talking to the universe. Because I'm going to do that anyways. Let's get consistent. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.